Your dog just bit you. Your heart races and your mind jumps to the worst conclusions. Is your dog turning aggressive? Have they suddenly stopped loving you? Should you be worried? The truth is, dog bites don't always mean what you think. Some are warning signs, others are instinctual responses, and a few might even be a bizarre way of showing affection. Understanding why your dog bites is crucial, not just for your safety, but for your bond with them. One wrong reaction could make things worse, and in some cases, ignoring the warning signs could lead to serious consequences. Stick around to find out what your dog is really trying to tell you. And if you love your dog as much as we do, subscribe to the channel for more insights into your canine companion. The most serious and potentially dangerous reason a dog might bite is fear. When a dog feels threatened or trapped, they go into survival mode, and their instincts tell them to defend themselves. It doesn't matter if the perceived threat is real or not. What matters is how they feel in that moment. A scared dog might show clear warning signs before biting. Their body tenses up, their ears pin back, their tail might be tucked, and the fur along their back, known as hackles, stands on end. Some dogs will growl or bare their teeth as a warning. Others might try to retreat, but if they feel cornered, they'll lash out. Many severe dog bites happen because people miss or ignore these signals and push the dog past its limit. In a well-documented 2018 case, a family dog that had never shown aggression bit a child in the face after being repeatedly hugged despite clear signs of discomfort. The parents later admitted they didn't recognize the dog's warning signs. That's why understanding body language is crucial. What seems like a harmless interaction to you might feel threatening to your dog. Sometimes biting isn't about fear, but pain. Dogs can't tell us when they're hurt, so they communicate through behavior changes. A dog that suddenly snaps when touched might be dealing with an underlying injury, joint pain, or even dental issues. It's easy to misinterpret this as aggression, but in reality, they're reacting to discomfort. Older dogs with arthritis are especially prone to this, as even a gentle touch can send sharp pain through their joints. A 2021 study found that nearly 40% of aggression cases in senior dogs were linked to undiagnosed pain. If your normally friendly dog suddenly starts growling or biting, a vet visit should be the first step before assuming it's a behavioral issue. Another common reason dogs bite is resource guarding. Some dogs develop a possessive attachment to their food, toys, or even their favorite spot on the couch. If they think someone is trying to take it away, their instinct is to protect what's theirs. This behavior goes back to their ancestors. Wild dogs had to guard their food to survive. Even domesticated dogs still have that instinct. If your dog stiffens, growls, or gives you a hard stare when you approach their bowl, it's a warning. If you ignore it and reach for their food, a bite might follow. The worst thing you can do in this situation is try to forcefully take something from your dog's mouth. This only reinforces their fear of losing resources and makes the behavior worse. Instead, the best way to handle resource guarding is through training. Teaching a dog the drop it or leave it command can prevent confrontations and build trust. A well-trained dog understands that giving up an item doesn't mean they lose it forever. It means they get something better in return. For some dogs, biting isn't about aggression at all, it's simply a lack of training. Puppies in particular use their mouths to explore the world. When they play with their littermates, they bite each other constantly. If they bite too hard, the other puppy yelps and stops playing, teaching them to be gentle. But if a puppy isn't properly socialized or doesn't learn bite inhibition, they might grow into an adult dog that bites too hard without meaning to. This is why early training is so important. If a puppy bites too hard during playtime, the best response is to let out a sharp ouch and immediately stop playing. This mimics how their littermates would react and teaches them that rough biting makes the fun stop. Consistency is key. Dogs learn through repetition, and if everyone in the household enforces the same rule, the puppy will learn much faster. Not all bites are the same. Some dogs put their mouth on their owner's hands without applying pressure. This is called mouthing, and it's a common displacement behavior. It usually happens when a dog is excited, overstimulated, or frustrated. Breeds like Labradors and Golden Retrievers, which were originally bred to carry things in their mouths, are especially prone to this. While mouthing isn't dangerous, it can be annoying, especially if the dog doesn't understand their own strength. Redirecting this behavior to a toy is the best way to manage it. If your dog starts mouthing, hand them a chew toy instead. Over time, they'll learn that toys, not human hands, are the appropriate outlet. Breed tendencies also play a significant role in how likely a dog is to bite. Many people assume that large dogs are the biggest biters, but studies show otherwise. The breeds responsible for the most reported bites are actually small dogs, particularly Chihuahuas and Dachshunds. These dogs tend to be more reactive and less tolerant of unwanted handling. Herding breeds like Border Collies and Australian Shepherds also have a higher tendency to nip, but for a different reason. They were bred to control livestock by gently biting at their heels, and if they weren't given a proper outlet for this behavior, they might start nipping at people instead. This is especially common in households with young children, who move unpredictably and trigger a herding dog's instincts. Proper training and mental stimulation can help redirect these natural tendencies into appropriate activities. Play biting is another common reason dogs use their mouths, and sometimes they get carried away. Dogs bite each other while playing, and because they have fur to protect them, they don't always realize how sensitive human skin is. A dog that isn't used to playing with people might bite harder than they should, simply because they don't know any better. If a dog bites too hard during play, the best response is to immediately stop the game and walk away. This teaches them that rough play ends the fun. Over time, they'll learn to be more gentle. Sometimes a dog bites not out of fear, pain, or excitement, but simply because they want attention. Dogs are incredibly social creatures, and if they feel ignored, they'll find ways to get noticed, even if it means using their teeth. A dog that nips at your hands or pulls on your clothes might be trying to engage you. The worst thing you can do is reward this behavior by reacting. Instead, ignoring the biting and only giving attention when they're calm teaches them that gentle behavior gets them what they want. In certain situations, biting is a dog's way of protecting their family. Dogs are pack animals, and in their eyes, their owners are part of that pack. If they perceive a threat, their instincts tell them to defend. There have been countless cases of dogs protecting their owners from real dangers, like Axel, a British dog who saved his elderly owner from a home invader by biting the intruder and chasing him away. But sometimes, this protective instinct goes too far. A dog that becomes overly protective might start snapping at anyone they don't recognize, including friends and family members. Proper socialization from an early age helps prevent this. A well-socialized dog learns that not everyone is a threat, and that not every unfamiliar situation requires a defensive response. Surprisingly, not all dog bites are bad. Some dogs bite their owners gently as a form of affection. This behavior, often called cobbing, is common in puppies and is a way for them to bond. It usually looks like soft nibbling and doesn't break the skin. Most dogs outgrow this behavior, but if it bothers you, redirecting them to a toy can help. Dog bites can mean many things: fear, pain, excitement, protection, or even love. The key is understanding what your dog is trying to communicate. Reacting the right way can strengthen your bond and prevent problems before they start. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more expert insights into your dog's behavior. And let us know in the comments, has your dog ever bitten you? What was the reason?